Hello, welcome to Irish Shots in Wrestling, Week 18, Part 2. It's WrestleMania prediction time, and we're well into the middle of the card so far. If you want to see what I've predicted already, I've predicted the 2 Tons of Funk and the Funk Tackles versus Team Road Scholars and the Bella Twins, the Tag Team Championship match, Hell No versus Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston, Ryback versus Mark Henry, and Wade Barrett versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Go back and watch the last show if you want to find out those matches, my predictions for them. Now I'm going to talk about Chris Jericho versus Fandango. Just to get that out there. This is a weird one. This is one that is probably the match that I'm struggling the most to predict who's going to win. Because it all depends on Chris Jericho's contract. I'm going to go for Chris Jericho to win, but then for him to lose at Extreme Rules to Fandango. Because if Jericho's contract is still up in arms and if he's going to be there for Extreme Rules or not, I reckon he will, and I reckon just so he can brag and Fandango will be able to get retribution then at Extreme Rules. Because it's his first match, as under Johnny Curtis's first match under the Fandango character, and I reckon it'll be a loss to Jericho, but it'll be a tough fought match. It'll be hard fought, and Jericho will pick up the victory, and it'll be good. The next match is Randy Orton, Sheamus, and the Big Show versus the Shield. Now, everyone expects Big Show to betray. After the speech on Raw from Shield, everyone expects Big Show to betray Randy Orton and Sheamus, knock one of them out, and Shield to win. I reckon Shield will win, but it won't be Big Show. It'll be Randy Orton to RKO Sheamus out of nowhere, and Shield to pin Sheamus then. Randy Orton and Sheamus then to have a long feud. That's what I'm predicting. And Shield to move on to bigger and better things. But that's what I think will happen. I reckon Shield will win and continue their undefeated streak. And I'm enjoying Shield. Shield are great. I can't say enough about how great Shield are. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. I say it anyway. The next match is the World Heavyweight Championship match. Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. I've seen Alberto's back after the beating he took from Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger on Raw. Ouch, that looked painful. So expect a couple of stiff shots from Del Rio to Swagger during the match. But Del Rio's going to win it. Jack Swagger needs to get his punishment from his transgressions. So Alberto Del Rio to defend the title. It'll be a decent match. You will be probably one of the worst matches on the card, I'm predicting. But Del Rio will leave as World Heavyweight Champion, get a big victory at WrestleMania. That's the end of this show. I'm going to be back tomorrow to talk about the Triple H Brock Lesnar match, the CM Punk Undertaker match, and The Rock and John Cena. I'll see you then. Slán. Hello and welcome to Irish Shots on Wrestling, Week 18, Part 3. I'm Carl Sherlock, at Carl Sherlock on Twitter, and I'm going to finish off the WrestleMania prediction card. I'm going to start off here with the Triple H versus Brock Lesnar match. If Triple H loses, he has to retire, and it's a no-holds-barred match. I reckon this will be the last time Triple H will have a match in WWE. I reckon this will be it. Brock Lesnar will beat him. It'll be controversial, but I do reckon it's going to be Brock Lesnar to beat Triple H. Triple H to lose. I reckon he just wants to go out the same way as Ric Flair, the same way as Shawn Michaels. Last match at WrestleMania against a big name, and there's not much of a bigger name than Brock Lesnar, to be honest. Triple H to lose, Brock Lesnar to win. It'll be a good match. I say around half an hour, at least 25 minutes minimum, and it's going to be vicious. It's going to be hellacious. It's going to be great. It's going to be a tough match. Dying to see it. The next match I want to talk about is CM Punk versus The Undertaker. And it's going to be the Undertaker to win. It's going to be the Undertaker to win. Mainly because I was up in arms. I didn't know who was going to win this match until I seen CM Punk has been pulled out of all the of everything after WrestleMania. He won't be out there at Extreme Rules. He won't be doing the tours, and sadly he's also pulled out of the European tour. He's injured. CM Punk is injured after so long of just being constantly fighting, constantly on the road. Look at the title run he had. I do think this match would be better if CM Punk was still champion and we could do streak versus streak. But what makes me really wonder, what was the storyline meant to be if Paul Bearer didn't pass? We wouldn't have this storyline. We wouldn't have CM Punk and Undertaker as intense as it is with the Ashes thrown over Taker. We wouldn't have any of this. We wouldn't have basically this whole rivalry, because the whole rivalry has been about Paul Bearer's death. What would have happened? What was the storyline? Was it terrible? I'm really worried about what WWE were putting in front of CM Punk and Undertaker to do. It would have been. It wouldn't have been good as this. And anyway, this storyline is great. I know it's so sad that Paul Bearer had to pass for this to happen, but the storyline is really good. And the last match is the WWE title match: The Rock versus John Cena. And thank God, I hope this is the last time we have to see these two guys in the ring. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this rivalry. It's been basically 3 years of this crap. Because face it, 3 years ago, John Cena and The Miz in the main event, it wasn't John Cena and The Miz, it was John Cena and The Rock. Because that's what it was. Rock had to get in there again, and we've had promos with the same lame ass promos with these two guys for 3 years. Last year was a pathetic year in wrestling for the whole thing, for the whole Rock John Cena thing. It was horrible. I'm sick of it. And then this year again, we've had the same thing, and The Rock hasn't been here for most of it, but we've still had it. We've had the same video package. I'm just glad it's over. I hope to God they don't do it again, because it's been awful. Saying that, it's obvious I predicted this. When was it The Rock said that he was going for the title against, going for the title at the Royal Rumble? Whenever it was, back in a couple of weeks' time next year, when he just magically got a title shot for the Royal Rumble, I said it would be The Rock v John Cena for the title, and guess what? It is. And John Cena, as I said back then, will win the title. He's barely lost in 2013, and he won't lose again. He'll get his victory back on Dwayne. And it's sad, but he's going to have the title for a while. I'm not happy about it whatsoever. But it's better than The Rock having the title. John Cena's going to win it. Well, they're my predictions anyway. This means the leaderboard for Irish Eyes on Wrestling, the leaderboard is going to be finished now after WrestleMania. We're going to start off afresh on Extreme Rules. If you want to have a look at the leaderboard here, I'm on 23 points, Simon Russell's on 20 points, Georgie Masterson is also on 20 points, and Chris Sherlock is on 17 points. It's all pretty close together, and it's going to end now, and there will be a prize for for whoever wins out of the four of us. It's going to be all good. Who's the best predictor on Irish Eyes on Wrestling? We will see. We will see next week. So we'll be talking about it then. Anyway, I'm Carl Sherlock. Hope you've enjoyed my predictions. Send me your predictions on Twitter at Carl Sherlock. Anyway, I'll see you. Slum. Enjoy Mania.